What's up, Godzilla fans? Godzilla 5400 here. I'm here to do a video, and this video is on my top 10 favorite kaiju. So without further ado, let's begin. So at number 10 we have Mothra. Now Mothra, she's not a totally bad kaiju, but I just don't see her as that good of a kaiju because 1, she's really cute. 2, she's fluffy all the time. 3, she's way too colorful. 4, she just doesn't look that menacing. And finally 5, she always gets killed, you know? I mean, her children always have to save her. And, you know, it's just stuff like that that kind of breaks the kaiju for me. But since I do like her, I've seen the Rebirth of Mothra series, or 1, and parts of 2. But, you know, I'm not gonna I will finish it. But, you know, overall, though, she's not that bad of a kaiju, but she's not my total favorite. But, yeah, so I guess that's it for Mothra. So, number 10, we have Mothra. Yep. Now at number 9, I put Yongari or however you really want to call it. I think they also like somehow refer to Godzilla. I'm not real sure, but yeah. However you really want to refer him to, you know how you pronounce it. I think he's overall a pretty cool kaiju. He's got, you know, he looks like Godzilla. He kind of sounds like Godzilla. He's got those, you know, those spikes on his back. And the movie isn't that bad at all. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Maybe the characters are, but like from what I can see with those pieces of the clips, the sets don't look that bad. The roar, but you can see like the pipe where his fire comes out, and it's kind of blue. But I mean, like I said, overall, from what I can see, the explosions, the effects, and the kaiju himself isn't that bad. So, yeah. Number 9, we have Yongari or Yongari. So at number 8, we have Gorosaurus, and Gorosaurus is one of my personal favorite kaiju of all time, because I mean, and that's why he's on this list, but I mean, just the look of him, he's a basic T-Rex, and as a kid, I always loved T-Rex, like, you know, dinosaurs and stuff, and I don't know what about him, but he just always, like, I can relate to him, like, when I was really young and loving T-Rex, and his roar is awesome. Everything about him is awesome. I mean, I like his spines, and like I said, he is a T-Rex, except he's got those little ears and those spines down his back, and he hasn't been in that many Godzilla movies, or movies, period. I think, like, the longest he was ever in is King Kong Escapes, but yeah, like I said, overall, I love him. So, for number 8, we have Gorosaurus. I love him. He's a T-Rex. Number 8. Now for number 7, please people, please don't be mad at me. I have Gamera. Now I was never that much of a fan of Gamera because I feel that he kind of was a copy of Godzilla at first, and that always kind of made me feel about him. But for some reason I like Yongari, like I love him. But I've grown to like him a little more. I've bought the trilogy. I can't find it now since we moved. But there's something always about him that actually does kind of intrigue me. He's a giant turtle, but what I don't like is that like he has those turbo thrusters or whatever and stuff. But he is not a bad kaiju, actually. He's grown to be his own kaiju, not a copy. And, you know, he's not that bad. I actually do like him. So, you know, people don't be like, oh, you hate him, you know, I hate you, you know, that kind of stuff. So I mean, yeah, for number 7, we have Gamera. But by the way, I do like the Heisei the best. So, like I said, number 7, we have Gamera. Now for number 6, one of my all-time favorite kaiju actually, we do have Gorgo. Yeah, Gorgo and Gorosaurus, I always kind of used to get them mixed up, but I can say they're totally different. I mean, I like Gorgo because he is like Godzilla, but he's also different. He's got those big kind of amphibious ears. He's got those big boxy hands and those feet and his roar. But London or England or yeah, they tried to take their own kind of take on kaiju, and they actually didn't do that bad. He's great. I love him, and like the suit actually is pretty damn good. I mean, I have seen some of the movie, but I'll probably will watch it later, maybe this week. But yeah, so I mean, number 6, Gorgo, pretty cool. Yeah. Now at number 5, I did put Cloverfield, or Clover, or however you want to say it, but you don't really know that much about him, and you don't get to see him that much, but from what you can see, I mean, I absolutely love him. And you get to see a lot of him at the end, but not just the kaiju itself, the whole movie I think is really great. I love the characters, and usually I hate found footage films, but for a type of kaiju movie, or, something like this, I think this one really does great. I mean, this is really how a found footage film should be captured and everything like that. And I do intend on reviewing this film along with others, but mainly this film. I mean, this is a really good film, but yeah. So, I mean, I really like this one, and it's just because he's so mysterious, There's just something that intrigues me about him, but yeah, so Clover. Number 5, we have Clover from Cloverfield. So at number 4, we do have King Ghidorah, and by the way, my favorite design of King Ghidorah is actually the Heisei King Ghidorah, which is kind of funny because this is like the only picture I could really find of him. I mean, I do have more, but like these pictures are the only main ones I could find of him of the Heisei. But he's a really cool monster. I mean, he's got 2 tails, 3-headed dragon, spits lightning, can fly. Just imagine if they gave him arms, though, like he'd be unstoppable. But not so much. I didn't like him so much in the GMK because he really was weak, and also he was a good guy in that movie. But I like the Heisei version of him too. He's really cool there. But like I said, that GMK, God, he was too weak. But I did like how they did, the bites him and shocks him. But also the Kaiser Ghidorah is pretty cool. But yeah, so at number 4 we have King Ghidorah / Kaiser Ghidorah, or whatever the heck you want to call him. Now number 3, Godzilla Jr. Now, who doesn't love this guy? I mean, honestly, this guy is amazing. I mean, he's a little miniature Godzilla who can kick ass and can do all these things, and God, from what we've had, Minya and Little Godzilla and Baby and stuff like that, God, this guy's amazing. He looks exactly like Godzilla, except greener, little minor differences, and his spines are so cute. But God, he's a monster. He's a beast. I mean, I just can't get over him. He took out that Crab Destroyer so easily, and God, I love him. He'll rip anyone to shreds if you piss him off, so warning, do not piss him off, or he will rip you to shreds. So, yeah. At number 3, one of my favorite kaiju of all times, we have Godzilla Jr. Now, definitely, we have Angus. Yep. I mean, my God. This guy is just awesome. He's so mysterious also. I like that in kaiju. But he's also, I feel so bad for him because he's the underdog. I mean, a lot of people don't like him. But I honestly genuinely do. Because he's a cute little puppy dog, And everything about him is just so awesome. I mean, his roar is so nostalgic. And right next to Godzilla's, in my opinion. But he's appeared in quite a few movies, and he's Godzilla's best friend. That's also really cool. But I like him. So, you know, you gotta give it to him. Number 2, you gotta give it to Angus, or Angus, or whatever. And now we have some honorable mentions, which cannot be in the list, along with Gigan. We also have Baragon, which was really cool. I like Baragon, And next up we have Knifehead. Knifehead is really cool too. And time for a dishonorable mention. You gotta. I like Zilla, but dishonorable mention for you. Isn't it obvious? I mean, come on. The king of the monsters should be the king of my list. And Godzilla, that is what you are. Or should I say, king of the kaiju, because of the new Godzilla posters and stuff like that. And from everything we've seen for the new Godzilla movie, I'm hoping it is going to be as awesome as the original Godzilla series. And hopefully it'll bring them back. But for the Millennium, I didn't really enjoy the Millennium that much because, I don't know, something about the Millennium wasn't my favorite design. And it does seem like they're going with that in the new movie, but hopefully, it'll be good. But I love Godzilla, but my all-time favorite Godzilla movie and my favorite design has to be Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. There isn't a single thing I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything about Godzilla. Godzilla is, he's the best, and this whole list is actually because of Godzilla. If it wasn't because Godzilla, the kaiju genre wouldn't exist. All these people. So yeah, number 1, Godzilla. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, give big thumbs up if you enjoy this video, and do you guys agree with my list? If not, go ahead and comment down below, I want to hear from you guys, and also, I used to do these a lot, the top 10s, and this isn't something I usually do anymore, but if you guys want some more of these, you guys can just go ahead and ask, or, you guys can just go ahead and tell me. I mean, I used to do them, that was when my channel wasn't so popular, but, now that I got a few more subscribers, maybe I can do them. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and Gojira 5400 out.